Hello and welcome to News Now on iBrandTV. My name is Bennett Joseph and here are the stories we're reporting at this hour. The Academic Staff Union of Universities earlier today insisted Nigerian universities are not ready to reopen in the middle of a second wave of the coronavirus pandemic. The National Universities Commission had earlier directed universities to resume academic activities on the 18th of January. But the Academic Staff Union of Universities is asking the federal government to review the decision as more COVID-19 cases continue to be reported across the country. On Monday, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) reported 1,244 new cases and 3 more deaths. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Union of Teachers has expressed readiness to return to class, but warned that it would declare trade disputes with states indebted to workers for up to 4 months of its salaries. Still on the COVID-19 pandemic, consumers under the aegis of the Association of Telephone, Cable TV and Internet Subscribers have called for the suspension of the National Identification Number enrollment due to COVID-19 risks. The National President, Shina Somi, in a statement issued on Monday, condemned the mistreatment of its members across Nigeria by the National Identity Management Commission and demanded that the federal government suspended the National Identification Number registration as well as apologize to subscribers. He urged the commission to go back to the drawing board, call for a stakeholders meeting for solutions and reorder the enrollment process in order to avoid large crowds in its centers nationwide. And in business, the Nigeria Customs Service have generated over 1.5 trillion naira for the year 2020. In a statement issued recently, the public relations officer of the service, Joseph Atta, said the generated revenue was over the target of 1.3 trillion naira and over the sum of 1.4 trillion naira generated in 2019 despite the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the statement, Comptroller General of Customs Hamid Ali attributed the feat to what he described as a result of the resolute pursuit of what was right and the willingness to adapt to the changes brought about by the global health challenges occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. And members of the OPEC group of oil producers and their partners have met via a video conference on Monday to decide production levels for the month of February. The OPEC Plus ministerial meeting comes after the COVID-19 pandemic thanked the markets for crude in 2020 and had a delayed start. Despite a slight recovery of prices towards the end of last year, the 13-member organization of the petroleum exporting countries, OPEC, led by Saudi Arabia and its allies led by Russia, are still suffering under a highly volatile market. After its last video conference summit held from the 30th of November 2020 to December 3rd, 2020, the OPEC Plus members agreed to raise production levels by 500,000 barrels per day in January. Also in business, the International Monetary Fund's Executive Board announced Monday it had approved and disbursed $487.5 million to Angola, which is suffering from low oil prices due to the coronavirus pandemic. The financial aid is a part of a 3-year agreement for about $3.7 billion that was approved on the 7th of December 2018 under the IMF Extended Fund Facility. Monday's disbursement brings the IMF to a total of nearly $3 billion granted in aid to the southwestern African country. And on the foreign scene, the U.S. Acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf announced his resignation unexpectedly on Monday as worries rose over more violence during President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration next week. Wolf's departure as head of the body in charge of security for January 20th event came 5 days after President Donald Trump's supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol, hoping to prevent Biden from replacing him. The Homeland Security Department oversees several law enforcement bodies, including the Secret Service, the Point Agency for Security for the White House, and the U.S. President. Meanwhile, in sports, Napoli has confirmed that record signing Victor Osimhen remains positive for COVID-19 after a fresh coronavirus test was conducted on him on Monday. Victor Osimhen's first tested positive for COVID-19 upon return to Naples on New Year's Day after spending time in Nigeria, where he is said to have attended a birthday party and breached COVID-19 protocols. We wish you a quick recovery, Victor Osimhen. And that wraps it up for us on News Now on iBrandTV. For more news stories, visit our website and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and follow all of our social media platforms. I am Bennett Joseph, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.